throw things away! Hi, I'm Darcy. I don't want to drown in plastic waste when I grow up, and I guess neither do the animals and plants that live in the ocean. Every year, around 8.5 billion kilograms of plastic gets into the ocean, and it's getting more every year. At least now we're talking about what the problem is, but I want to know what we can do.
This is Winnie. She studies microplastics, the tiny bits which all plastic eventually breaks down into. She found it even in some animals in the deep sea here in Scotland. Winnie, how much plastic did you find down there? I hope it's not that much yet.
Well, unfortunately we did. There was quite a lot of microplastics in these creatures. So we found that starfish and brittle stars down in the deep sea had their bellies full of plastics.
It breaks my heart when I see the pictures of birds starved to death because their tummy is full of rubbish. Or turtles, seals and whales dying when they get entangled in it.
Why'd you bother with the small animals though?
So these microplastics, which are the small bits of plastics that float around in the ocean, are there for all sorts of different sized animals to eat, including the small animals. And these are at the base of our food chain. So they get eaten by the fish and ultimately by us, and these have these plastics inside that accumulate up the food chain.
What do you recommend we do so that the marine animals, small and large, don't drown in our rubbish?
We can all make some easy changes just to cut out plastics from our lives. So not using straws or taking a reusable water bottle with you. There's some really easy switches that we can make to reduce the amount of plastics that we use.
Thanks, Winnie.
I think I want to be a deep sea biologist like Winnie, fighting plastic pollution too. Now I want you to meet my friend Tracy. She works for a small company called Tech here in Oban at Sam's. They have invented something super cool.
Okay, hi Darcy. I also think what we do at Tech is pretty magical as well. So we work with the fisheries industry and we take these guys, once they're finished making scampi, and we extract a biopolymer called chitosan. We then use this chitosan and we convert it to a compostable bioplastic. So at Tech, we're creating a compostable plastic that can go in your compost bin with your food scraps and disappears.
Until scientists and politicians have figured out how to reduce our plastic waste issues, I'm going to go and grouch in my bin. Scratch off your conscience next time you open the bin. Please.